Look at the vascular system. You guys see that? How neat is that? So we took just a second, and that right there is called your coronary venous plexus, is what's being exposed there. As we look at the dorsal aspect, we can start to see our extensor tendons, right? But what's always amazing to me is look at how far around the lateral side our extensor tendons are. You guys see that? So if we think about how much mass, depending on how much that tendon has to move, will depend on how far down the center line something is. If we think about what our main extensor and our lateral extension, they're only going to have to deal with the digit, right? So it makes sense that they don't have to be right down the center line. Okay? So the main extensor is going to be the one more down center. It's going to originate your main extensor muscle, course distad, insert into proximal P1, proximal P2, and the extensor process of P3, which is a little triangle that sticks up. We can also start to see our suspensory ligament. See how it's coming down and inserting into our main extensor tendon about right at our pastern? And then our lateral extensor tendon is all the way almost on the palmar aspect of the carpus. You guys see that? It comes down and it's going to insert into proximal P1. On the hind limb, that's the exception to the muscle to bone rule in the way that it inserts into the main extensor tendon about a third of the way down the cannon. Okay?